Welcome to my channel. Today's story is about the king who lost everything to find himself. Long ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Abhian, ruled a mighty king named Virendra. He had everything: gold, power, respect, and a kingdom that bowed to his command. But despite all this, something was missing. Every night he would sit alone in his grand palace and whisper, "Why do I feel empty when I have everything?" The question that changed everything. One day, a wandering sage named Rishi Anand entered the kingdom. The king summoned him and asked, "Tell me, wise one, why am I not happy?" The sage smiled calmly and said, "Because you have everything, except yourself." The king frowned. "What does that even mean?" The sage replied, "If you truly wish to understand, leave your palace for 30 days and return only after finding the answer." The king's decision. The court laughed. Ministers protested. But something inside the king stirred. That very night, he removed his royal clothes, wore simple garments, and left the palace, alone. The journey begins. The king wandered through villages. For the first time, no one recognized him. No one bowed. No one feared him. And strangely, it hurt. First lesson learned by the king was from a farmer. Hungry and tired, he reached a small farm. An old farmer gave him food, simple food, dry bread. The king complained, "Is this all you have?" The farmer smiled. When hunger is real, even dry bread tastes like a feast. That night, the king realized, "I have eaten thousands of dishes, but never with true hunger." Second lesson. Learned by the king was from a poor woman. Next day, he met a poor woman crying. Her child was sick, and she had no money. The king, helpless without his identity, could not help her. For the first time in his life, he felt powerless. That night, he cried, "What is the use of being king if I cannot help when needed?" Third lesson. The mirror of truth. Days passed. One evening, he met a young boy playing near a river. The boy asked, "Who are you?" The king paused. For the first time, he didn't know what to say. Was he a king, a traveler, or just a lost man? The boy laughed and said, "If you don't know who you are, how will the world know?" Now comes the breaking point. On the 20th day, the king was exhausted, hungry, dirty, lost. He sat under a tree and shouted, "I left everything, and I have found nothing." Just then, the sage appeared again, the truth revealed. The sage asked, "What have you lost?" The king said, "My comfort, my respect, my identity, everything." The sage smiled. "Good. Now tell me, what remains?" The king went silent. After a long pause, he said, "Only me." The sage nodded. "That is what you never had before." The realization. The king finally understood. He was not his crown, not his power, not his wealth. He was just a human being. And happiness doesn't come from having everything. It comes from understanding yourself. Return to the kingdom. After 30 days, the king returned, but he was not the same man. He ruled differently. He listened more. He helped personally. He valued people, not just power. And slowly, something changed. For the first time in his life, the king felt truly happy. One day, a minister asked, "Maharaj, what changed you?" The king smiled and said, "I stopped trying to control the world and started understanding myself." So the moral of the story is, you don't need more to be happy. You need to understand what you already have. When identity is built on power, it breaks. But when it is built on self-awareness, it lasts forever. True happiness is not in having everything, but in understanding what truly matters. If everything is taken away from you, who are you, really? Thank you.